Hey, this is Dr. Lisabeth Medlock, and this is your life coaching tip of the week for the week of June 27th, 2011. I am back this week, and this week I'm going to talk about finding true love or finding a soulmate. Some of the stuff that I'm going to talk about came out of a book by Kathy Freston. She's written a couple books. She's been on Oprah, and the last book she read is called The One, The Secrets of Soulmate Love. A couple of the things that she points out that I want to point out is, the first thing is the concept of you're not really out there trying to find someone who's going to make your life wonderful and fill all the gaps in your life, and your knight in shining armor is not going to come along and make your life perfect. If that's what you're striving for, then you're going to be in trouble, because really the idea is that you kind of have to get right with yourself. You have to feel good about yourself, feel whole, have good relationships in your life, and have a lot going on in your life, and then that attracts the person that you want to come into your life. So it's not like somebody's going to come there to make your miserable life better. Sorry. The second point is that you have to really know what you want in a partner, and have a clear goal about that, and know what you want for the rest of your life, and have your own goals so you know how a partner is going to fit into your life and into your life plan and your life purpose and your life goals. And that also that you have goals, and that you know really what you want, so that when you're getting right with yourself, that you're constantly working on those patterns of behavior that kind of plague relationships, so that you're not getting in a rut. I think what kills a lot of relationships is when people get in ruts and they keep repeating the same patterns over and over and over. But if you invest in yourself and you really investigate and keep on your path and keep moving forward and keep saying, okay, how can I change this? How can I tweak this? How can I not repeat these old patterns of behavior that get me in trouble? They'll not only help you to attract the right person, but they'll continually improve your relationship and keep it growing. Another thing that she recommends is, when you come out of a relationship, don't jump right in another relationship. And of course, you don't have someone on the side, by the way, so that when you get out of the relationship, you have the side person. I know some of you do this, but really that's not a good idea. So don't even jump into a new relationship when you're coming out of an old one. She really emphasizes taking a piece of time to reflect on the relationship, to take time alone, to go into therapy or counseling if you need it, to really think about, what did I learn from this relationship? What went right? What went wrong? What does this mean in my next partner that I want? And what did I learn about myself? And again, how can I work on myself and work on my patterns of behavior? And then surround yourself in other relationships, friendship type relationships, doing new things, volunteer, career, and making yourself as full as possible without a partner, so that the right partner is attracted to you when it comes along. When she talks about soulmates and knowing when you found the one, and she talks about there could be many ones in your life. There's not this just one that comes along and that's it. But the idea of finding a soulmate is finding a person that really forces you to grow somehow, and forces you, it's kind of like the two parts, the sum of the parts is, the whole is better than the sum of its parts concept. That they're really forcing you to grow and to move forward and be challenged and be constantly working on yourself and working on the relationship. And also the concept of soulmate is when things get rough, you don't bail. I think that's the number one thing, that you're willing to stand by and support that person and stand by that person through everything. And the good times, but most especially the hard times. And when you find yourself, in the relationship, you're not going to bail when things get rough. You're going to work through it, and you're going to grow as a result of things getting rough. And those are the things that shape and form a strong relationship. So that's what I want to talk about today. You can check out Kathy Freston's books. They're pretty good if you're trying to find your mate or work on your relationship. And I will see you next week for another life coaching tip of the week. Have a great week.